Hey, welcome back to Ben Keenan Just Can't Stop Talking. I know we've been on a hiatus for a little bit. It's because I had that surgery, if you remember. If you don't remember and you're new here, I had a surgery, a septoplasty. Everything's good. I just couldn't really do anything. Anyway, so we're back with an unusual Monday episode, and it's because I'm actually trying a new thing that we're going to call the Ben Keenan Just Can't Stop Talking water cooler episode. Something like that. If I hate that name down the road, we're going to change it. But basically the water cooler episode where I just run down everything that happened today in the news in I'm going to say less than 10 minutes in just giving you the headlines. I would say less than 5 minutes, but some days like today are literally so much news, so news heavy that I cannot guarantee it's under 5 minutes. But the idea is, like every other episode, making you a little bit smarter, but this one is a little bit shorter so that you can actually have a conversation at the hypothetical water cooler, I guess. Nobody actually has water coolers anymore. We all have those little push buttons, but you're a little more informed so that tomorrow you can take everything from today, talk to your coworkers and be like, oh my God, did you see what happened yesterday? And you will be the head of the town. Promise. Also, I do not plan on counting this down. I'm doing it more as the news comes throughout the day type of format. So I'm going to be giving you timestamps just so you can see the drama unfold in real time. Without further ado, here we go. But first and foremost, let us acknowledge Beyonce's Album of the Year win for Cowboy Carter yesterday at the Grammys 2025, subsequently followed by her Cowboy Carter Tour date announcement. I will be there if it is the last thing I do. That dropped at 2:30 a.m. Eastern. So we're considering that the first thing that happened today, my time, Western. So starting off the day at 5:48 a.m., Ontario Premier, which is basically the US's version of a governor, said that he is ripping up contracts for Elon Musk's Starlink in response to Donald Trump's tariffs on Canada. At 6:11 a.m., TMZ posted a video of Janelle Monae after the Grammys yesterday calling out Nelly for performing at Trump's inauguration. Take a look. At 6:13 a.m., the Dow started the day down 550 points due to the tariffs that Trump was putting on Canada, Mexico, and China over the weekend. It really shocked markets and people were freaked out, so it just plummeted. At 7:07 a.m., Arizona Republican Congressman Andy Biggs introduced a bill to abolish OSHA, also known as the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, which basically just ensures everything is safe and healthy at your workplace. And he just wants to abolish that bill and that department so that companies can make your workplace less safe. At 7:21 a.m., Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum announced that she actually spoke to Donald Trump and that the U.S. is pausing all tariffs on Mexico for 1 month in exchange for reinforced border security on Mexico's northern border, so the U.S. southern border, and the U.S. committing to stop sending high-powered weapons to Mexico. So it sounds like they actually got the better end of that deal because they don't have to deal with all of our gun trafficking into their country. At 8:44 a.m., Hugh Jackman canceled his summer concert in London due to, quote, an unforeseen conflict in his schedule. Methinks he's joining either a musical or there is going to be a musical movie filming. I can't understand what else he can plan 6 months in advance to an unforeseen circumstance. At 8:48 a.m., USAID, which is the international agency that spends billions of dollars to support humanitarian efforts around the world, and which Elon Musk said that he was going to shut down over the weekend, was told that they are actually going to be absorbed into the State Department under Marco Rubio, who is the Secretary of State. This essentially gives all presidents from today forward the ability to unilaterally decide which countries and projects get any sort of aid from the government, whether it be under Trump or like hypothetically, a Kamala Harris presidency in the future, those presidents can then decide where the money goes because it's no longer an independent agency. It's now under a nominee that runs under the president. So Marco Rubio is now overseeing USAID and where foreign aid goes. At 8:58 a.m., we got a video of Abbott Elementary's Cheryl Lee Ralph dancing in the tunnel on the Jennifer Hudson show.
Oh my no!
Oh, that's a happy place. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got Cheryl here, walking to stage. She's our dream girl, Cheryl. Cheryl is legendary. Oh. Singer, actress, Broadway star, and we're so glad you're here. Yeah. We got Cheryl here at the happy place. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got Cheryl here, walking to stage. We got Cheryl is legendary.
Legendary!
Yeah. And we're so glad she's here.
At 9:21 a.m., Hawaii Democratic Senator Brian Schatz announced that he is putting a blanket hold on all of Trump's State Department nominees until USAID is back up and running. This was very similar to like what Tommy Tuberville, the Republican senator and former coach from Alabama, did when there was like abortions, I think was in the military. He like shut down all military promotions. At 9:38 a.m., Drake and Party Next Door announced a new album called Some Sexy Songs for You, which will be released on Valentine's Day. At 11:05 a.m., Elon Musk had been granted access to all HR, contract, and payment system information within the Small Business Administration after just ransacking that same information at the Office of Personnel Management and the Department of the Treasury. At 11:58 a.m., Joe Biden signed with CIA, the talent agency that also represents the loves of my life, and I cannot get over this, Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, and Beyonce. Beyonce, put Joe Biden on one of your next songs. I promise it will be hilarious. At 12:30 p.m., there was an announcement that Buffy, the Vampire Slayer, is nearing a pilot order for Hulu, where Sarah Michelle Gellar will reprise her role as Buffy Summers. At 12:39 p.m., the ACLU filed a lawsuit challenging Trump's shutdown of the American asylum system, saying that it violated legal obligations to the U.S. has to offer refuge to migrants fleeing prosecution. At 12:40 p.m., former Drake and Josh actor Josh Peck announced that he and his wife Paige O'Brien Peck are expecting their third child. At 1:36 p.m., Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced that he has spoken to Trump, much like Claudia Sheinbaum from Mexico did, and that the U.S. is pausing tariffs on Canada for 1 month in exchange for reinforced border security on Canada's southern border, so our northern border. This comes just 2.5 hours after Trump said that he would only back down if Canada became its 51st state. Just take a look.
That he could agree to change your mind on the tariff?
Well, we can always, but look, what I'd like to see, Canada become our 51st state.
The way that this man is so scared of massive public outrage over these tariffs that he's literally leading huge movements in the goalpost in order to claim a short-term victory on these. It's giving loser behavior that could have all been avoided in the first place, but that is not my problem. I am not an elected official. I don't know why I said official like that, but we are moving on. At 2:40 p.m., Waffle House announced that they are placing a temporary 50-cent per egg fee to all menu items because of the current increase in egg costs. At 2:42 p.m., two unions, the AFGE and the SEIU, filed a lawsuit seeking to block Elon Musk from accessing the Treasury Department's payment database that I referred to earlier. And yes, I heard how I said database, but I'm not going to redo it. At 3:16 p.m., singer Lily Allen and Stranger Things actor David Harbour announced that they have separated after 4 years together. At 3:39 p.m., the U.S. Senate officially voted 59-38 to approve of Trump's nominee for the Secretary of Energy and give it to former oil executive Chris Wright. So now we have a former oil executive as our head of energy. So we're doing a lot of that drill baby drill thing. 3:40 p.m., Uganda announced that they are officially beginning Ebola vaccine trials after a new outbreak killed a nurse and infected 2 other people. And at 3:57 p.m., Elon Musk officially requested access to the Medicare systems that control all of the contracts and over $1 trillion worth of payments, in addition to everything else that he already gained access to today. There's no way that this is going to end poorly, right? All right, that's all that happened today. It was a fuck ton, but we will see you tomorrow because things are always happening. If you were listening to this, go ahead and follow me on YouTube to see the full visual. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and follow me on the podcast so you can listen to it on the move at Ben Keenan Just Can't Stop Talking on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. I'm also on social media, TikTok for as long as it is around at I've Been Traveling, and Instagram and Threads at Ben Keenan. All right, bye.